Chapter 22. Every morning, in spite of himself, Matt kept an eye out for a teen. When 4 days had gone by, he decided there was little chance that he would see his friend again. Doubtless, the Indians had already left the village and were on their way north. So when he saw a teen coming through the woods with his dog at his heels, he ran across the clearing to meet him, not bothering to hide his relief and pleasure. "You think different?" a teen asked quickly. "You go with us." Matt's eagerness died away. "No," he said unhappily. "Please try to understand, a teen. I must wait for my father." A teen nodded. "I understand," he said. "My grandfather understand too. I do same for my father if he's still alive, or if he still live." The two boys stood looking at each other. There was no amusement and no scorn in the teen's eyes. How very strange, Matt thought. After all the brave deeds he had dreamed of to win this boy's respect, he had gained it at last just by doing nothing, just by staying here and refusing to leave. "My grandfather sent you a gift," a teen said now. He unstrapped it from his back, a pair of snowshoes. They were new, a wood smooth and polished, the netting of deer hide woven in a neat design. Before Matt could find words, a teen went on. "My grandmother sent gift," he said. He took from his pouch a small birch basket of maple sugar. Late in the season like this, Matt knew sugar was scarce and dear to the Indians. "Thank you," he said. "Tell your grandmother that when you come back, I'll help gather more sap for her." A teen was silent. "Not come back," he said then. "In spring, I mean, when the hunt is over." "Not come back," a teen repeated. "Not live in village again. Our people find new hunting ground. But this is your home. My people hunters. My grandfather may say many white men come soon. Cut down trees, make house, plant corn. Where my people hunt." What could Matt answer to this? He had only one argument to offer. "Your grandfather wants you to learn to read," he reminded a teen. "I haven't been much of a teacher, but when my family comes, it'll be different. My mother will teach you to read and write too." "What for I read? My grandfather mighty hunter, my father mighty hunter. They not read." "Your grandfather wants you to be able to understand treaties," Matt insisted. "We go far away, no more white man. Not need to sign paper." An uncomfortable doubt had long been troubling Matt. Now, before a teen went away, he had to know. "This land," he said slowly, "this place where my father built his cabin, did it belong to your grandfather? Did he own it once?" "How one man own ground?" a teen questioned. "Well, my father owns it now. He bought it." "I not understand," a teen scowled. "How can man own land? Land same as air, land for all people to live on. For beaver and deer, does deer own land?" How could you explain, Matt wondered, to someone who did not want to understand? Somewhere in the back of his mind, there was a sudden suspicion that a teen was making sense and he was not. It was better not to talk about it. Instead, he asked, "Where will you go?" "My grandfather say much forest where sun goes down. White man not come so far." To the rest, Matt had heard his father talk about the West. There was good land there for the taking. Some of their neighbors in Quincy had chosen to go west instead of buying land in Maine. How could he tell a teen that there would be white men there soon too? Still, they said there was no end of land in the West. He reckoned there must be enough for both white men and Indians. Before he could think what to say, a teen spoke again. "I give you a gift," he said. "Dog like you.